Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode, Sports Talking with JB. This is a very special episode tonight. Exclusive interview as promised. As promised. First of all, thank you guys for waiting on us. I know we said 7:30, then we said 8. I actually meant 9:30, okay? I actually meant 9:30, but it is what it is. Welcome to the show. Let me just get straight to it and introduce my special guest for tonight. My special guest. I know I've been hyping this up, talking about it for the past few days. She is the football administration coordinator for Alabama State University, Miss Jimele Hill.
Hi.
How you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm great.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the show.
Of course. The pleasure's all mine.
All right. We got somebody in the chat. Y'all in the chat, make sure y'all tap in with us in the chat tonight. Make sure you like. Before y'all do anything, make sure y'all hit that like button, share, and subscribe to this channel.
Absolutely.
Right. Jimele, so before we get started, if you remember the crazy way how social media works, how the world works, I actually met you at the Alabama State basketball game.
It was.
Yeah, when Bronny was here. Bronny came.
Yes.
Yeah. And I didn't know you. So when I was just scrolling, because I had made a video and it kind of went viral a little bit from Bronny clips. And I saw you, doing in the reels. And I was like, man, that looks just like the girl I saw at the game. So it's a small world.
It is. It's social media is crazy.
I know. And I had no idea you worked for Alabama State in the football department. I had no idea.
Yes.
So while we talking about that, explain your job title as football administrating coordinator to people.
So, all things administration, operations. I also supervise media, and I help with recruiting. Anything that's not on the field and calling plays,
right?
I'm probably gonna do.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of everything. I tell people all the time, I never knew how much went into the backside of football, where making sure everything is good so that all the players have to do is get out and play, and all the coaches have to do is get out and coach.
Right.
So when it comes to traveling, setting travel arrangements, I work right hand with our DFO, our director of football operations. I tell them all the time, we go together like peanut butter and jelly. And he is also a coach. He was a head coach and has been coaching for 28 years. And so when it comes to game day, Coach Sims is all about football. And so everything else then falls into my lap. So anything and everything that has to do with making sure the program operates at a high level, that's me.
That sounds like a very important job.
I know. I just had somebody ask me what it does. What's my job do? And he was just like, make sure the program operate. It's like, yeah, that's it.
That's the short answer to it.
That's it. Make sure the program operate. I said, I got a podcast tonight, and that's what I'm going to say. Make sure the program operates. So shout out to my boy, JD. I make sure the program operate.
So you hold a lot of weight in that football program, whether you know it or not. You hold a lot of weight.
It is a lot. It is a lot. However, it is so fulfilling, and I feel like I finally figured out what I'm supposed to do, because I'm able to love on and baby 120, 30 guys that I call my babies.
Right.
So to be able to love on them and hug on them and still get in their tails when they're not doing what they're supposed to do. But still, baby, I get in trouble. Miss Hill, you just baby them too much. I'm like, they my babies. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
So it makes it all worthwhile. It makes it worthwhile.
And at the end of the day, a lot of people forget that these student athletes are kids. They're still student
Yes,
athletes. They're not,
yes,
you
they
know.
are. Like they're old, like 21, 22, 23, but they are still like babies. I
Right.
find myself, you know, getting on to them about the grades or the schoolwork or them having girl problems. And Miss Hill, what you think I need to do? And sometimes they just need a mama,
Right.
and they mama, ain't there. And
Mm-hmm.
so to be able to be that figure, some of them do call me Mama Hill, and they
Right.
know I'm gonna be right there, no matter what, supporting them, coaching them up, like I said, getting on their tails,
Mm-hmm.
loving them and baby them. So
Right.
it does make it all worthwhile.
That's great, man. That's something that's so refreshing to hear that, because
Hmm.
people don't know the behind the scenes work and all the grind it takes, and somebody got to take care of
What?
these kids.
Oh my God, it's
Somebody
crazy.
got
Like
to.
I had no clue. And when I started, I was in business and finance at Alabama State. And
Okay.
I helped a couple of coaches with something, and they was like, what we got to do to get you on football? So I'm like, they playing.
Hmm.
Next thing you know, one of the coaches was like, you see your job posted? And I'm like, are you serious? So I'm like, how I'm gonna tell my boss that I'm about to interview, and then the day I interview, it's like, hey, we want to offer you the job. And so I started maybe 2 weeks before the season started. And
Okay.
so it was like no kind of training, like it's like boom, hit the ground running. And so, we're at hotels, I'm having to make sure rooms are good. What about when we don't have enough rooms? So I got to book more rooms and order
Mm.
lunch and after game meals and make sure everybody is taken care of. So it's a lot. It's
And
a
you
lot.
travel
And
with the team, right?
yes, so I do travel with the team. And so Coach Sims and I would get down on Thursday.
Right.
And literally, when we get into town, it's nonstop. We're having to go to the practice field, see where the buses need to park, make sure we have somebody to bring the players lunch. And so on Friday, when the team gets there, they go straight to the practice field. Coach Sims goes straight into coach mode, and I'm straight into operations where I'm having to make sure lunch is delivered and then get to the hotel to make sure my keys are ready and they could come in and check in and go to their rooms, and then making sure the meals are good. And then Saturday is game day, and we up at 7 o'clock for breakfast,
Mm-hmm.
making sure everybody eats, making sure everybody has their bag, and to the bus, and then to the game. It's still nonstop having to make sure all of the support staff are good. Everybody has their credentials, making sure everybody has their tickets. So
Mm.
it is literally a nonstop. I went from working Monday through Friday. I would get to work maybe about 9 o'clock, leave
Right.
about 4:45
Normal
to
work
7 days.
schedule.
What? 7 days a week during the season?
Wow.
I'm 7 days a week because I mean we have games on Saturday, and then Sunday we're back for staff meeting, and then Monday starts the week again. So
Right.
nonstop, and I'll get there, during the season 9 o'clock, but I'm there until maybe 7 or 8. So
Mm.
it is literally around the clock, around
That's
the clock.
amazing. That's amazing. I had no idea you did all that.
What?
I had no idea.
Man, it's crazy.
So that's good. I mean, and you think of football, you think of a men dominated sport, but you have
Uh-huh.
women like yourself that plays a big role,
What?
and you know what I'm saying, a lot of the behind the scenes work.
Yes, yes, and people don't realize that. I remember watching Last Chance U when it first came out,
Yes.
and there was a female who worked with the football team, and just to see how she was able to interact and touch those guys, and where they listened to her, and she was able to get on to them, but still look, I was like, man, I want to do that. Completely had forgot about that. And now here I am doing that.
In that
And
position
so
right now.
it's crazy, but coach says all the time, sometimes it takes a woman. Because I mean, they're used to the coach, getting on to them and coaching them up, but still staying on them. But sometimes it takes, like I had to tell one of the players, like, I will punch you in your throat. Don't play with me. Yes, ma'am, Miss Hill.
They
I'm
be talking
sorry. I'm gonna
back.
go apologize. No, he had did something. He had got in trouble. And one of the coaches had told me, and I was like, I'm finna get him. And I was, you're wrong. I said, I will punch you in your throat. Yes, ma'am, Miss Hill. I'm gonna go apologize. And so sometimes it just takes, a woman doing that.
That's right. That's right. So how long have you been involved like with sports? Like, is this your first sports job?
First sports job. My start date was August 15th of 2023.
Okay, so you still new to
First.
the game, but you
I
learning on the job,
am.
right?
Yes, yes. It is every day I learn something new. And so me and coach went to the coffee shop. He goes to the coffee shop and he was like, let's go so we could chat. And so he said, well, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to be a DFO. I want to be, director of football operations. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
really? It's like, yeah, like being here and seeing this and learning and doing, like I want to stay. And I could go to, the NFL or a semi-pro, but I want to stay at college because I love being able to interact with the college players. So
Right.
I would love to stay at a college level.
And when those kids, when they get from the college level, some of them gonna make it pro, some of them not. But they're gonna always remember that. They're gonna always remember you for the good that you've done to help mold them into men.
Yes, and that makes it, oh my God. I had just gotten there in August, like I said, and Mikey Victor, my baby, Mikey is one of my babies.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to enter the draft. And when they'll put out a post thanking Alabama State and thanking the coaches. And he put my name. He was like, Miss Hill, thank you for being just who you are. And I was like, oh my God, like, wow, because that's what we do it for. You know,
Right.
we do it to impact, empower, and if we could do something that they'll take on with them, throughout their career,
Mm-hmm.
that's all I can ask for. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. You leaving your mark every day you with those kids. So
Yeah.
remember that. You leaving your mark and they're gonna
Yes.
remember it. I
Yes.
promise you that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They do. Absolutely.
So you probably just answered this question I had for you. Some of your favorite things about working for ASU, like, besides just your job, what other things do you like about working for Alabama State?
The staff, those
Mm,
coaches have become my brothers. Coach Sims is like the uncle, and the coaches have become my brothers. Like, to have a special relationship with each one of them,
mm-hmm.
where it's like me and my little brother who always going at it. We're gonna crack on each other. We may walk by and stick up the middle finger and like, eh.
Yeah.
That's how me and one of them is, and then the other one gonna make sure, hey, Miss Hill, you ate today. That's how one of them is. So to have that special relationship with all of them is the most amazing thing, because it can be intimidating to come into a male dominated field.
Mm-hmm.
And as a woman, a young Black woman, it's almost like you have to, what the kids say, stand on business.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
to like, I mean business, like, this is my job. I'm a respect, and you also have to respect me.
Yeah.
But I've never had that issue. Never had that issue. I've never had anybody come at me sideways. If I have a problem, or if like the other day, I was having a rough day, just a rough day. And one of the coaches was like, "Man, Miss Hill, you having a rough day. I see it. Like, you got this. Like, smile. We got you. You need to talk. Whatever you need, we here for you." So working with that staff makes it worth it. I love our coaching staff. So that definitely is one of the best feelings. It doesn't make it feel like work. Like,
Right.
I don't regret having to get up in the morning, drive 50 minutes to get to work, and go in the building. Like, I'm ready because I know we're gonna be laughing, we're gonna work hard, but we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna take care of each other.
It's like an extended family away from your family at
Yes,
home.
absolutely. Because we spend more time with each other than we do our
Mm-hmm.
actual families. Like, we
Yep.
spend more time, especially during football season. My family barely sees me during football season,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna see them coaches every single day, every day.
But you got to keep them in line, though. You got to keep them in line,
Oh,
Jimele.
what I tell people is like taking care of 120 kids and then 16 older kids.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all pray my strength in the Lord. Every time you go to God in prayer, whisper my name.
So are you the only woman on the football staff?
I was, I was full time.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple of temporary employees, but I was the only full time. Now I just hired another woman to
Wow.
help me, Gabby. She's amazing.
That's
Um,
dope.
so y'all pray for me and Gabby.
Y'all can handle it. Y'all can handle
Oh
it.
yeah. It's easy work, easy work.
Okay. So speaking of football season, we got a big weekend coming up. You got
We
so we got some events.
do.
You know the
Yes,
black and gold, yes, the black and gold game is Saturday. What are the
yes.
other events going on? I actually
You
matter of
got
fact,
sign
let me
flyers?
post this. Tell me about this spring fling
Okay,
tomorrow.
so as if you don't know, we are playing Orange Blossom Classic Labor Day weekend. And so they partnered with us to make this weekend even bigger and even more amazing, because we really want everyone to come out this weekend, and not only come out this weekend, but come out to the first game in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah, we're excited about it. And so the Spring Fling is something that will happen at the Alumni House. Food, DJ, uh, fun.
Mm,
Football, family, food, and fun. That was my theme for our family day. And so Friday, that's where we'll have our football alumni organization is here as well this weekend. This is their football reunion,
okay.
F5B. I love those guys. They really do some amazing things with the football program. And so they'll have an event Friday as well um, at the Stadium Club Lounge. That's for football alumni. But after that, they're going over to Baristas and Baristas. I hope I said that right. Baristas and Baristas, one of those. It's on South Jackson Street. And
Okay.
so they will host FIB. And so it's just a chill spot, drinks, cigars, DJ, food truck, just somewhere for you to go and mix and mingle. Real chill. That'll start at 8. So if you guys can come to that,
Okay.
that would be amazing. And then Saturday, of course, is the big day.
Yep. And this right
Um,
here is the fan
yes,
fest and the kids tailgate.
yes. So we'll have a pep rally. We'll have a 800 student band. That is
800?
also 800. That's also band day. And so we will have 500 high school band students there marching with Alabama State's band. So that's going to be amazing with the band. The kids tailgate. We'll have bounce houses, space painting, ice cream, food trucks, music. We'll have all of our Greek organizations and student affairs and student life organizations there as well. Football players will be able to sign autographs. You'll be able to meet the coaches. So that'll be at 10, from 10 to 12. And then the game starts at 12:30, our black and gold game. So we're really excited about this season. It's going to be amazing, amazing. So if you're in Montgomery and surrounding areas, come out. It's free
Bring y'all ass
parking.
down here.
Bring your ass. I'm sorry, mama, but bring your ass down here. Free tailgating, free parking, free entrance into the game. So yeah, just come out and have some fun. This is what it's gonna be, come football season. We're just kind of gearing up for it.
I'm gonna be there. So this is my first time coming to, the spring
Really?
game.
Okay.
So y'all had this last year, right?
Yes.
How
Yes.
was it?
Last year was good. Last year was good. We had a good turnout. And then, like I said, for the fans to be able to meet the football players and the coaches, I think that's amazing, because during the season, once we out there and playing, after the game, it's locker room. And by the time we come out the locker room, everybody gone. So you don't really get to meet the players and the coaches and have that one-on-one time with them. So I think that's what makes it special, because you're able to see them up close and personal. And so that's something that a lot of the fans look forward to.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a great busy weekend.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. What?
Yes, I heard. No,
yeah, it's crazy. Coach Rob texted me Monday. He said, "Good morning. I know you're ready for your busy week." I said, "Good morning. Swarm is one." So yeah, it is. It's going to be nonstop. Today we had a golf tournament. The athletics, the AD and head coaches hosted a golf tournament. So I had that today, and had to finish up some things for tomorrow. And then tomorrow, when I get to Montgomery, it is literally going to be nonstop.
All day long, all
day long,
night.
all weekend.
Yeah.
All weekend, because I have the events with FIB tomorrow, and then Saturday I'm up. Junior Day is also Saturday, where we are hosting, I think, almost 200 high school juniors.
Oh,
they're
wow.
coming. Yes, so they'll
what
be
time
able
does that
to
start?
So Junior Day registration starts at 8:30. And then from there, they'll be able to tour the complex, and then they'll go over to the stadium to meet the coaches and participate in Fan Fest and the pep rally. They'll be able to go on the field for pregame and then be able to watch the game. So it's a lot going on. It's definitely going to be the place to be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm in the city this weekend. I'm definitely going to be there on Saturday. So the game actually kicks off at 2:30.
12:30.
12:30.
Yep.
Okay, 12:30. I'll be there. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Y'all need to come on out, man. I'm telling you, it's free, and black people love free. That's our favorite word. So when some free, you need to come on out here in the city.
Especially for tailgating. Tailgating is free. You don't have to pay for your spot. Pull up. Parking is free. General parking. Getting into the stadium, everything is free. We just want you guys to come out and support.
The food ain't gonna be free now.
No, the food trucks and the concession, you got to pay for that now.
You on your own right now.
You on your own, but if your family want to pull up with the grill,
okay, y'all can
we
do
can
that.
do that. Yeah, just make sure your girl get a plate.
Okay. So are you gonna be on the sideline?
I am. I will be on the sideline.
You need to get your boy on now. You need to get your boy on the sideline.
Sure. We'll talk about that after.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Well, yeah, I'll be on the sideline. I literally am like a little bit everywhere. But I'll definitely be on the sidelines for a little while on Saturday. So if you see your girl, don't be afraid. to speak. I'm so friendly. Let's say, hey, let's take a picture and make sure it's a good picture before you post it. But make sure you come speak to your girl.
Speaking of that, you got any shout outs or any special things you got going on personally you want to share?
Well, life is just amazing. Life has a way of coming full circle. I am so thankful um, to be on the staff for so many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, outside of being able to be around loving people. Um, for those who don't know, if you follow me on social media, I lost one of my twin sons May of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan, he was 11 years old. And so to be able to love on 100, like now I feel like I got 120 sons. Like nobody could ever take Jordan's place. And with all the love that I have to give, I feel like God really like did his big one where I'm able to do what I do operations and administratively because that's what I've always done. But then there's that other facet of being able to love on these kids. How I would want someone to love on my children or be there for
Mm-hmm.
my children or, love on Jordan if Jordan was still here. And so it hits different. It
Right.
hits different. A lot of people don't know why I'm so passionate about what I do. One of the coaches invited me to talk to his position group. And I was like, wow, nobody ever invited me to do that before. And so afterwards, he was like, I play a lot, but I also pray and meditate a lot. He was like, your
Mm-hmm.
spirit, you just have such a wonderful spirit. And I could see you like talking to thousands in the athletic field. He was like, the way you, pour into and love on these boys. It's like, that's not something that, just comes a dime a dozen. And so I had to explain to him my why. And
Right.
he was just like, wow, that's deep. And so being able to do it and know my why for doing it makes it so, 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 so much better. So I'm
That's
I'm
awesome.
I'm forever grateful to, Coach Sims and Coach James for coming into my office and Coach Robinson for giving me the opportunity to do, what I feel like God put me on earth to do. And so it is difficult for me to balance because football is so demanding. But I
Mm-hmm.
also feel like it was all a part of God's plan because I needed something that I could focus on, but also allows me to be personable, allows me to be Jimele. So God did his big one. So you can find me somewhere in some Adidas because I was a Nike and Jordan's girl.
But you got on
But
them Adidas now.
I got the Adidas now, so you can find me somewhere in some Adidas running around, trying to make sure everybody got what they need, still smiling, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
cursing, but I'm a smile. Just trying to, get it how I live.
Okay. Okay. I like that. ASU is sponsored by Adidas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we are
Yeah.
an Adidas school. Yep.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So your social media, you want to give out your social media?
Yeah, so I am on Instagram and I tell people, y'all, I am lame AF. I just look
No,
like
you
this.
not. No, you not.
What? I'm lame. I don't be having nothing popping. Um, but yes, so my Instagram is it's me underscore Jimmy Lee, ITSME underscore JIMYLEE. Um, and my Twitter is Jimele underscore H, Facebook Jimele Hill. So my daughter's talking about definitely not. I am lame. Uh, so yeah, go follow me. I am probably the friendliest person that you would ever meet. Like I don't meet a stranger and I'm a hug you. Like don't go for the I'm like, come on.
Right.
So yeah, go follow your girl. If you see me this weekend, hey Jamil, it's here, whatever. Speak to me. And I promise I'll speak back. And if you have any questions, jump in my DM and ask. And I promise, if I don't have the answer, I'll try to get it for you.
That's what's up. That's why I had to get you on the show, because the vibes are extraordinary,
Oh,
and your
thank
personality
you.
and the way you do what you do. It's like a
Thank
woman
you.
in football and doing the job the way you doing it. I commend you. I salute you, and
That
I
means a
wish you
lot.
all
Thank
of
you
the
so
best.
much.
All
Thank
of the best.
you. That means a lot. It definitely uh makes it good when someone sees you and appreciates what you do. So thank you for that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I went to Alabama State as well, so that is the home. That's the
ASU.
school. So.
Well, I graduated from Miles College.
Okay.
Miles made, but Alabama State
Alabama
paid.
State paid. That's what I'm talking about.
So I
That's
tell
what I'm
people all
talking
the
about.
time, like last year when we played Miles, the whole week, Coach Robinson was taunting me the whole week. I don't even know why Miles a school. And man, we got out there and Miles beat us. And when we got to the locker room, he was like, "You probably happy, ain't it?" And I was like, "No, I'm not happy. I got to be loyal to the check. I'm not happy. I'm sad because these my babies. I just watched them. Y'all, my family. I just watched us." He's like, mm-hmm. But shout out to Miles College, because that is where I got my degree. But I
Okay.
love Alabama State.
Alabama State.
I love I'll be there. It'll be 3 years. 3 years for me this year that I've been
Okay.
employed at Alabama State. And my daughter um, goes to Alabama State. She's a student at Alabama State. My son Darian loves coming down to work out with the football team and football practices. So Alabama State kind of runs through and through.
Your son is tall, isn't he? I think I saw him.
What?
He's like
Six,
6'6" or something like that.
6'6". My baby is 15 and he is 6'6".
Wow. What's he gonna
Yes,
play?
and
Is he gonna play basketball, football? What is he gonna do?
we don't know. And I keep like, Darian, which one you want to do? So he's playing AAU ball, and I'm gonna have to send you the article so you can read it. And he played last Saturday, and my baby balled. I was on the
Wow.
sideline going off, like parents trying to fight. Like he went up and smacked somebody ball like they had. And I was like, "Hey, what? Turn up, Darian." And the mama over there like, that's what you, and that is because that's my baby, and he just blocked your baby's ball. Don't play with me. And so they wrote an article about him. And so I don't know. I don't know what he wanted. He loves both. He liked basketball and like football. So I don't know. I guess he'll be a
6'6" though.
junior this year. So we'll kind of figure out what he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'6", and he'll come up on me and be like, "And what, mama?" And I'm like, "Boy, don't play with me because I still knock you down. I still knock you down."
That's
So
what's
yeah,
up, though. That's what's up.
but all of them are tall. They're the twin. Jaden's tall. Like I'm like the little kid now. Everybody be towering over me, and so I'm like, I'm still your mama. Don't play.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what
Okay.
happens with them.
Okay. All right. So before we go, man, make sure y'all come out once again. It's Saturday.
Yes,
Come
for the
on out to the Black and Gold.
please. 10 o'clock. Fan fest starts. Pep rally. 800 student band. Football. Family. Food. Fun. It's gonna be all the way live, and
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
there.
be there
All
with
right.
my Adidas on.
When I find you, we're gonna have to go out and take a picture and post it on social media.
Of
You know that.
course, yes. Just make sure it's a good one. Let me okay at first
It's gonna
before
be
we
a good
post
picture.
it.
Come on, you post a lot of pictures. All your pictures good. Don't be like that. Don't be
You know
like
how
that,
many times?
Jimele.
You know how many pictures I gotta take to get the one?
Y'all women take 100 pictures just to get the one. I know how it is. I know how it is. But I
We'll
wasn't
talk
supposed to
about
say
that
that.
after
I
hour.
wasn't supposed to say that.
We
My
got.
bad.
We're gonna talk about that when we get off this.
My bad. So thank everybody for joining us, man. I know we started a
Thank
little late.
y'all.
We had a lot of people watching. We had quite a few people watching.
Really? Oh,
Your family
wow.
pulled up in the chat and
What?
everything.
Deep mama. Hey, mama. My
Hey,
mom,
mama.
my sister, my daughter. I'm sure my dad is probably watching on my mom's phone.
Mm.
So yeah, my family, I love them. They are my rock. They're my rock.
It's great to have that support. It's great to have that
Yes,
support.
I'm thankful. I do not take it lightly. I don't take it lightly at all. My son is actually taking his girlfriend to the prom Saturday,
Oh,
and I'll be at work. So mama, sister, everybody jumping in and make sure, Darian gets dressed into the prom. So yeah, I would not be if it wasn't for them.
that's what it's about, having that support system.
Absolutely. You gotta have it.
Well, you are a great guest tonight. I really appreciate you for joining.
Thank you. You'll have to
Really
have me
appreciate you.
on again.
I will. And football season, we're gonna definitely have to tap in and do something. We'll talk
Yes,
about that off the air.
we will. Okay.
Because I got some things I'm planning up.
I
And
know. We're gonna get it.
you know what I'm saying? You are the first lady of Alabama State football. That's what I'm gonna start calling you. The first lady of Bama State football. Can I call you that?
You can. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you. All right. So for
I
everybody
love
in the
it.
chat, man, make sure y'all like this video. If you're watching the
Yes.
replay, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
I'm your boy JB. This is Jimele Hill, First Lady of Alabama State football. And we out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. Be blessed.
See y'all later. Thank y'all. Out.